Alright, you guys. 10 miles, 10 miles. This is 10 miles. That's our thing about today is you don't see Pike Peaks Mountain there. There's no mountain ranges today, so the birds are gonna really have to use their own instincts. Let's go, let's go. Seems like they beat me home again. Even from 10 miles. Jumping from 5 miles straight to 10 miles and they're still kicking my butt. That's good. Alright, today's Tuesday, August 3rd. We had an attempted hawk attack. The hawk attempted an attack. Some birds took off, but I believe most of the birds are here. Let's see. I believe one of the SV birds took off. Alright, here's the third SV bird. Okay, whoo, that was a close call. I thought I lost that one to the hawk, but alright. This is 20 miles. We're early. Let's go, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, this will teach them how to avoid fence lines. This is the area where they start having cattle fence lines, but this is a good area to start flying them from. To start learning how to avoid cattle fence lines. See all these cattle fence right here? Yeah, that's a problem if the pigeons don't fly high enough. But this is a good start because we're on a hill, and the pigeons will fly, you know, on a downhill wards, so through a valley right there. All right, so they're already on the way home. All right, the birds are back from the 20 miles. Good job, come on. A few more flying. All right, we just completed 20 miles, all right? This one came home last, but we just completed 20 miles. The birds are tired, but we completed 20 miles. All right, here we go. 20 miles again. Let's go, go home. Come on, go. Oh no, looks like I got one little scratch behind. Oh, he's doing a good 35, 40 miles an hour. Oh, getting down to the lower levels. I just want to see him fly. Did this one break from one by himself, or is he the last one? He's averaging a good 39, 40 miles an hour. A little bit on the slower side, buddy. Getting better. They're arriving the same time I'm arriving now. Here comes one, or a few of them here. All right, so it seems that the white pigeon, the two white pigeons that disappeared from our loft, one of them was found and trapped in Falcon City over here. So we're driving about 10 miles to go pick up that bird. All right, we had just gotten back from Raphael's house. This is supposedly one of our young birds that didn't come home or something like that, supposedly. But from what I remember, all our birds came home. Look at the health of this bird. It's just one day. This is odd. This is not normal. But, you know, This bird's gonna be out of the team for a while now. Okay, this is a bird that we bought from Mr. Dwight. All the birds came home from 10 miles. That was like the third time we've flown this bird there. All right, finally got the kid to help out. Okay, the daughter swept that side.
Okay, tell her to do this side.
All right, so I'm gonna show you guys some birds real quick. This one was hit by a hawk just 2 days ago. The hawk pulled the tail completely off. I allowed them to loft fly early in the morning after the 10-mile, the second 10-mile toss, right? And this one, all the birds scattered, and this one completely, the hawk completely took the tail off this feather. When I seen a bunch of feathers on the floor, I knew there was a hawk attack. But the hawk took completely, the tail feathers completely off this one, but no damages though. Hawks, they have really strong talons and grip and hold, but I'm going to show you the health of the birds, all right? This year, this is the health of our birds, okay? All our birds are on this level right here, okay? They're all pretty fat. Even this baby's pretty fat, okay? All our birds, every single one of them. And this one right here, this one came back late from the 20-mile toss, the first 20-mile toss. This one came back late. We lost 3 birds that day, but this one came back late, and this one had this injury, which showed a sign that this one had scraped a fence line. All right, it happens, okay? This is the pigeon sport. It happens. Birds hit, if they're flying way too low to the ground, then they hit fence lines. But as you can see, they're all pretty fat. Okay, a lot of meat on them. Let's see. All right, let's see this. This is a SV bird. This is one of our guest pigeons flying with our team. All right, you see the health of that bird. Okay. All right. So all of our birds have plenty of meat muscle. Okay, let me see. What else? Where's the other SV bird? Okay, we'll show the guests their the birds. Okay, this one. Okay. All right, this is perfect weight. It could be a little fatter, but if they're a little bit too fat, then they might fly way too low. I don't like my birds to be too fat because, you know, when they're fat, they're sprinting really fast and they're flying really, really low sometimes. And they might hit fence lines like that. So I'm trying to avoid having them way too fat this year. I'm just exercising the heck out of them this year. This is another SV. Another SV bird. Okay. All right, it's perfect muscle. We could use a little bit more fat, but this is more of a V-shaped bird, so you know we won't have all that much meat, and that's the way it is. Starting to look the feathers out. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay. So all of our birds are pretty darn healthy. But this is the one that came home and disappeared and for one day only. Yesterday at 9 in the morning, I flown this bird and they all came home, and then for some reason after we went and ate pho, they disappeared. And then today, one of the club members said that they trapped a bird out about almost 10 road miles away, and this is how thin the bird gotten. Just, I don't know what the heck happened, but the birds were in the loft. And another one is not here yet either. There was another bird with these 2020 bands that's not here also. That's weird. I don't know what happened. That's a very, very strange event, very strange story. You know, it makes me want to just quit the hobby because, you know, I only got 6 white birds in here, or actually 5, because one of them has a black tail. Okay, so this one has a black tail. So this is, you know, not really a white bird. This is a black tail bird, you know. But yeah, we got. So one of the birds is. All whites are not here. 2020 bird, so it's strange, but it happens. And then we're just gonna leave it at that. You know, I don't want to start pointing fingers. All right, this is 20 miles. We're up on a hill, home is that way. You can see all the smoke from the, I guess the Dixie Fire or whatever. All the wild birds from a different state coming this way. Let's go, come on. Avoid fence lines. Come on, we gotta get going. Seems like they're all going the right direction. All right, all the birds have gotten back before I did. That's a good thing. All right, so they all flown back from the 20 miles. The young birds flown back from the short toss. They're all doing pretty good right now. I just scraped the poop to the back. I don't have time to sweep right now. Just doing a quick locking. Okay. All our birds are still here. We lost 3 birds just 2 days ago at the 10 mile toss, or at the 20 mile toss from the north there, from the north section. Not full north, but it's like the northeast section. Today we've flown from the southeast. But yeah, from the northeast section, I guess there's a lot of birds on that side, and a lot of club members' birds are on that side. So we lost 3 birds. One of them came back injured. That one you can see right there. So I'm not flying that one just yet. I'm gonna give that one like a week or two to heal up real quick, and then we'll continue on with that one. That one we'll start flying with the young birds because that one flown into the fence line. So it happens. But for now on, we're gonna try to fatten up the birds a little bit, get them ready to go a little further. All right, this is 5 miles. Because the smoke is so vast, we're going to just release the birds here at 5 miles today. All right, young birds. This is 1 mile. 1 mile for the young birds. Come on. Second day and the great horned owl is here again. All the birds are back, but they took off because the owl came back and landed in the tree. Look, he's camouflaged like a buzzard. All right, so therefore that is our day. That's what we've been doing. We've been just been flying 10 to 20 miles for the last 3 days. Last few days, for the last 5-7 days. Now we are getting ready to go to 30-40 miles in a few days here, but we're still waiting for these wildfire smoke to clear out. And the news is that we'll be diminishing our flock greatly. We'll be giving a lot of breeders away, and a lot of the breeders have already been spoken for. We have a few young birds left to give away, and yep, we're only keeping a very few birds because we're not sure what might happen in the near future here. We might you might move out of here and go live somewhere else. You know, there's just a lot of negative things going on, and so we are making preparations so that whatever choices that we make in the future, we'll have less baggage to carry and less things to worry about. But that's our goal right now. We're going to give a lot of breeders away. So after I ship out these few breeders, I think I'm shipping out like 8 breeders to Virginia and 4 young birds to Virginia, West Virginia or Virginia, to some beginners out there supposedly. So we'll see how they do out there. But as of now, that's all we're doing. So stay tuned. We'll see what's gonna happen in the next few days here. See how they're gonna fly after 50 miles. This might be our last year racing in the club. If we stay around, we might only do one-off racing in the future. But as of now, we will probably and most likely only be breeding for one-off racing, and we are going to diminishing the flock greatly. But that's the update of our goals, and in the next few years, or the next few days, that's all we're up to. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one.